What's up, YouTube? CodenameQuay back with another video. This time reacting to the Witcher 4 Unreal Engine tech demo. It's been a minute since we did a video. I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. But yeah, we will be streaming tomorrow for the PlayStation State of Play, and we will also be streaming Friday for Summer Game Fest. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this has to offer. I know it's just a tech demo. I'm not expecting to see anything fighting related or anything of that nature. I just kind of want to see the movement, how the game looks, how immersive it is, how expansive the world is, just what they're innovating. I'm curious to see what CD Projekt Red has been cooking up over the past few years with this one. Just because it seems ambitious. Yeah, normally when a mainline title for a franchise doesn't or hasn't come out in a few years, the development team is looking to do more ambitious things. So I'm curious to see what those things are. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Let's see what they have to offer.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw,
Nice.
you're going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
So this isn't even on a PS5
So in the
Pro.
game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in the game. Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
The environment looks amazing already. Absolutely stunning.
Alright everyone, meet Kelpie!
Okay, nice horse.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
Seamless transition.
So
Okay.
just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
Nice.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
I don't want to come across as glazing, but that is probably the most normal I've ever seen a horse
Ciri and
run
Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized
in a game.
when mounting from any angle and speed.
Zelda, Ghost of
And
Tsushima,
we
all
also
of that
support root
included.
motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
See, am I tripping? Am I
And
tripping
there are
for
also
saying
some
that
really
it's
nice improvements
seemed
to our
more
Unreal Chaos
grounded?
Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin
Come on,
without
man.
compromising the
I'm
performance.
kind of
there.
on point right now. See the muscle fibers in that thing.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
Okay.
So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic.
Wow.
Especially Kovir with its dense
That's
forest and wild nature.
A lot of world to
Yeah,
cover.
and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do
this a
in
new
Unreal
innovation?
has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Nice. Game Freak, take
And
notes.
in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient,
Look at that
fast to
environment,
render, we
man.
believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've
Bears.
been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And
weak.
the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel
This section is for you
representation
Discord mods
in
that-
nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D.
That stress
it is
over every
super fast
pixel
to
in a
render.
leaf.
And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes.
Absolutely beautiful,
which,
though.
At a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
Beautiful.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life.
Are we checking
with
back in with
incredible
her?
visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can
Okay.
now bring in more content,
Seamless transitions
more
and
quickly for
loading.
the smoothest possible experience as we fly
Nice.
down to catch up with Ciri.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Let's zoom in on our MC. We're gonna get to see town action, NPCs.
Welcome to Valgrest. So Valgrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining.
Nice.
It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
Beautiful. This is where we separate the real
High-tech,
games
let's
from
leave.
the
Kelpie here and explore
children.
the marketplace and food.
How immersive can we get?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this
It
stuff.
actually looks like
Let's
a
see what
lively
Valgrest has to
town.
offer.
Oh wow. How is she gonna interact with these people when moving through them?
Where the furry rascal will often wink.
Yeah.
Grants good fortune.
Pardon.
Guys, notice
Yeah.
how responsive the world is.
Oh wow.
Character actions directly affect what happens around
Oh,
you.
wow.
Sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Hey man. I'm not trying to glaze at all, but doing little things like that,
Oh,
little
look at
things
this
like
poor
that,
gentleman
like set off
being
something
taught how to fly
like
by
a
an angry innkeeper. That's what
like a
happens when you
neuron
cheat at Gwen.
activation in my brain. He knocks over the apples get knocked over. It generates a chain reaction for the child to go pick up the apples and some of the boars or pigs to go eat some of the
Okay,
apples.
So this is the guy who gave the series quest his own.
If we would have
Like you
avoided
probably
him, it probably would have
suspect he has his
avoided
own
that
agenda and
entire
all of that.
situation completely. That's the kind of immersion and interaction I'm talking about. Not even to mention like the seamless like interaction moving between
A typical day's toil.
NPCs. That transition was seamless too.
When using my wagons.
And again, I'm not going to glaze too much
eternity
because we
is
can't
taking
tell
them
if some of
down
these
south
things
to
are
arrive.
edited
I
in
found
or
them.
made specifically for this tech demo, which most
Suffice to
likely they
say,
are.
They'll not reach you.
Like when they showed the muscle fibers on the horse, but
As for the salt,
interesting nonetheless.
found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men.
I'm also going to
Quite
say
the
this
opposite.
is a main character that
Manticore.
I don't have any
No,
gripes about.
No, them winged hellspawn.
Sometimes I'll look at a main character and think, oh,
Well,
they're
Siri
not really that
decides
cool,
what to
or
do
they
about
have to
that
grow on me.
merchant. Let's take a
This
look at the
character is
technology
cool.
that powers this marketplace.
Immediately cool to me.
Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon you ladies after one of them.
Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest?
I'm curious, are these actual NPC discussions while we're doing other things?
Mackerel cod, all Braxton's finest.
Or is this while we're walking
And
by
there's
them?
tons of tech to play here. Even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right? But also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
Exactly.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't
That's how
exciting
any
enough for
role-playing game
Valgrave.
should want their games to operate.
Let's grab
if we're
everyone's
being
attention
completely
with the
honest.
circus.
I know they said this was on a standard PS5, but how many
But
NPCs
the
can we
great
fit?
performance deserves a
For a port
huge
town,
crowd, though.
there could be
Let's
more
crank it
people.
up.
It's like the
you
tech
are
demo
seeing
is answering
tons of
all my
automation-
questions.
Optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread.
Beautiful.
Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents, all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in
Wow.
your way.
You're right. And that's the open world.
They're showing this
RPG
off
that
to
we're
other
making.
developers, telling them
But
to
before
step
we
their
wrap
game up.
How about one final check-in with Ciri?
Yeah, let's check in with our girl. See what she has going on.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever.
It definitely seems like
We
it.
are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic.
Oh, so they are working
I
with
think what
Epic
we're
specifically.
doing together is going to bring in a new
I know Epic
generation of open world
owns
RPGs,
Unreal,
and I'm so proud
created Unreal,
of what we
but-
accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
What? The city?
A
Geralt?
first look at La Nexeta.
Ah, so they are going to show the city. Ah, let's go. Cannot wait to explore this place, man. Cannot wait to explore. Dragons, winged drakes,
Onward, Cal.
magic galore.
With what?
She's cool.
Thanks.
So yeah, in general, I am looking forward to this. That tech demo was very impressive to me. Yeah, man. As somebody that plays RPGs consistently, that type of stuff moves me. That type of stuff moves me. I'm looking forward to playing this. My only gripe, not even a gripe, my only concern is that I hope CD Projekt Red has the game finished on release. I don't want them to pull another Cyberpunk where you have to put out consistent patches and updates for us to get a completed game. Just give me a concise product, and you could give me all the DLC you want after that. I just want to feel satisfied when the game is complete. But yeah, it looked impressive, immersive, exciting. Well, I mean, we didn't see any combat, but still, that type of stuff excites me when it comes to playing games like that. Real-time, quick-time events and interactions. The world looked beautiful, you know. I wish some other games had this, and I'm glad they're having this tech demo to show this off to other developers, because, you know, you could take notes. You could take notes. But in general, looked impressive again. We're going to be streaming the State of Play tomorrow and Summer Games Fest on Friday. So if you want to check that out, watch along with me. Yeah, tune into the stream on twitch.tv/CodenameQuay. But yeah, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what y'all think about The Witcher 4 and if you potentially plan on playing The Witcher 4. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Till then, peace.